Bitcoin charging towards $11,000 only to be rejected at the exact resistance area we talked about in yesterday's video in this video. I want to tell you why that is so important and also what to expect or anticipate tonight going into tomorrow morning. What's up, everyone? Thanks for cruising by. Hit the subscribe on the way in. Let's jump into the charts. This is it, everyone. It doesn't look like a crazy big move for Bitcoin, right? Just 6-hour candle, nothing crazy. But within the last hour, Bitcoin made a run. And it's so important what is happening right now. If you're looking at these micro charts, right? This is the zoomed in charts, but this is very important. To lay the framework for what's going on here, check this quick clip from yesterday. What does Bitcoin do in the very short term? How does it interact in terms of this Fibonacci retracement? You can see on the very short term, this is a 6-hour chart, we're getting initial rejection at the 618. Can Bitcoin kind of come up a little bit more, hit that 786 at the very least? Maybe there's some type of resistance there, $10,900 to $11,000 or so, putting in a lower high from this previous swing high, maybe getting rejected, coming back down, and then maybe testing another Fib. So there we go. It's tough for me to watch myself, everybody, but it's like so important to track this. It makes it so easy just to use that video. And we have exactly tested the Fibonacci retracement I talked about, the 786, in that video. So here's what's gone down. We've already grappled with and saw resistance at the 618, and we've made a move. And this is short term, like bullish for Bitcoin potentially, but we've hit our second resistance. It's that 786 line. 10,000, almost exactly where I was in that video, 10,960 or so. We are there right now. I think in the next couple hours, overnight, we're going to find out how Bitcoin's going to interact with this. A strong breakthrough and separation through, very important. In a couple minutes, I'm going to show you why, even if we break through that area, to the upside, there are two more resistance areas that Bitcoin needs to break through. They're not far above where Bitcoin is right now. So what has transpired? Very simple. We are consolidating. We have three key areas right now in play for Bitcoin. One is the 50 moving average on the daily chart, that blue line. Pretty much confluent with that is this area. This yellow line, this horizontal line, is the neckline of the head and shoulders we've tracked. We've already broken to the downside, hit our target out of that head and shoulders, and we've already seen rejection here once, right below the 50 moving average. We're potentially making another run for that. So if Bitcoin can somehow break through now this 786 resistance that we just hit within the last hour, this is what lies ahead for Bitcoin. This is a true confirmation for Bitcoin. If we can break back above this area, the more separation, the better. This is what you should be looking out for in the coming, just tonight, tomorrow, really the next 24 hours. Maybe on this short-term chart, we get some sideways consolidation. Our patience is tested once again. It happened last time, right? We hit this Fibonacci retracement and we traded sideways for 3 days, right? Just kind of consolidating. So anticipate something like that. Just, we have to utilize patience. And doing these videos every day really, I think, helps me do that because it just puts things into perspective. Like, okay, track this. Take your time, relax. We're hitting our areas where we need to hit. What happens now? And we're getting close to confirmations. So we looked at that daily chart. Here's the 6-hour chart. And here are those two areas. We have the 50 moving average, which is this light blue line. Just above it, we have that neckline of that head and shoulders that we tracked. So if we're looking from a price range perspective from where Bitcoin's trading right now, we are only like 1 to 2% away from breaking through, or at least testing that area. So even if Bitcoin does manage to break through this Fibonacci retracement, look out for this area. What's going to happen there? This entire area could be a very, very big resistance for Bitcoin, potentially coming back down. So are we going to come back down now? We're going to come back down later. So the other thing that has transpired, and we've been tracking this, I mentioned it yesterday in that video, is this. We already had the swing low beginning of September to this previous swing high. We anticipated this Fibonacci retracement support. We bounced off of it, which was awesome, right? And we're tracking the consolidation using Fibonacci retracement tool. It's been working, hence why we took this swing high to this swing low. We had our new Fibonacci retracement, which we're interacting with now. We're going to get a confirmation one way or another. We might get resistance, and this might continue. We might come back down now, which I mentioned in that video, to a new Fibonacci retracement, and that would be from this swing low to this now new swing high. If we get resistance here, all the way back down to here, potentially 10,300, 10,400. But do you see what's transpiring? And I've been speculatively tracking this and talking about this potential symmetrical triangle, but you can see now how it's potentially coming into play. We're kind of nearing the apex now. If this plays out this way of this triangle, this could be a breakout either way, to the upside, to the downside. We talked about our targets in yesterday's video. Definitely encourage you to go watch this video. It provides some good context into those targets. 12,500 to the upside and right around $8,900 to the downside. On the daily chart, those are huge areas. Remember, 12,500 was the previous swing low we had in August. And if you go over to the weekly chart, that is the 50-week moving average down here, right around 8,900. So two really different targets, but at very critical areas, whether you're looking at the 12,500 to the upside, that previous swing high, or the 50-week moving average. So critical for Bitcoin to stay above that area. But that's what is transpiring, everyone, in front of us on these micro charts. My favorite charts are macro. I love zooming out. I love the long-term bullish trend of Bitcoin. I'm long on Bitcoin, but I really do, when things start coming together, the macro and the micro charts kind of start seeing some confluence with each other. I enjoy that. And that is where we are right now. So really, truly, tonight, this is what to watch for. How is Bitcoin going to interact with this now Fibonacci resistance it just hit, going up to just about 11,140. So it's a 2%, maybe a little bit more of a range in terms of Bitcoin needing to break above for bullish confirmation, or this might be a short-term lower high right now in play where Bitcoin's going to come back down and really set up a true symmetrical triangle that we've speculatively been watching. So currently $10,925, $11,000 or so, big resistance for Bitcoin for all of these reasons. Time will tell what's going to happen. It's exciting to track. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you cruising by. Everyone, I tweeted earlier. I'm excited about this. Follow my new crypto tracker app on Twitter. Get notified of our official release. The devs are working on this. Design is pretty much over. Our gains feature will allow you to stop dreaming about gains, start planning on them. So if you're on Twitter, go follow at blockgains. I just pretty much put this Twitter up today. I'm hopefully pre-launch we can get a bunch of followers, get you all ready to download the app once it's ready. It will be ready in Q4. So in the next, I'm hoping, I don't want to put an exact time frame on it. I would say 30 to 60 days. So blockgains.io, get on our wait lists. There's some really cool features you haven't seen in a crypto tracker app. I'm really excited about it. So I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate you. If you're here, you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe on the way out. Hit the like. That means a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good start to your week. God bless.